Lesson 1.3, multiplying and dividing monomials. We're on page 25. So if you need to pause the video to open your book, go ahead and do so. Okay, let's look at another law of exponents, or another rule. Let's look at the quotient of powers law. It says to divide powers with the same base, you're going to subtract their exponents. For example, 3 to the 7th divided by 3 cubed, because we're dividing the same base, the 3's are the same, the base stays the same, and you're going to subtract your exponents from the top down. So 7 take away 3 is 4. So our answer would be 3 to the 4th, or I could multiply that out. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 81. Okay. How about 5 to the 7th divided by 5 to the 4th? We're dividing the same bases, so my base will stay the same, and I'm going to subtract my exponents. 7 take away 4 is 3. So either 5 cubed would be my answer, or I can multiply it out. 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. Okay, let's take a look at a few more of those. Let's try 4 to the 8th divided by 4 squared. Okay, so this is a division problem. My bases are the same. So my base of 4 will stay the same, and I'm going to subtract my exponents. 8 take away 2 is 6. Let's try one with variables. How about n to the 9th divided by n to the 4th? Okay, so I'm dividing, my variables are the same, they're both n's, so my variable is going to stay the same. I'm going to write my base of n, and I'm going to subtract. 9 take away 4 is 5. N to the 5th would be my final answer. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Let's try 2 to the 5th times 3 to the 5th times 5 squared divided by 2 squared times 3 to the 4th times 5. Okay, so I have several different bases, but if you take each one individually, for example, let's look at the 2's right here. These are both the same base, and this is a division problem. So I'm going to keep the 2 the same, the base stays the same, and I'm going to subtract the exponents. 5 take away 2 is 3 times, because I'm switching bases now, let's take a look at these. These two bases are both 3, so they're the same. So 3 will stay, 3, and I will subtract the exponents. 5 take away 4 is 1. And I'm going to put another multiplication sign, and then take a look at these last two are both 5's, base is both 5, so I'm going to keep the base of 5, and I'm going to subtract. 2 minus 1, remember this is 5 to the 1 power, 2 minus 1 is 1. And now I'm going to evaluate, I'm going to solve that. So 2 times 2 times 2, 2 3 times is 8, times 3 to the 1 is 3, times 5 to the 1 is just 5. So 8 times 3 is 24, times 5, 120 would be my final answer. Now let's try one where maybe some of the bases are not the same. One more. Let's try 12w to the 5th divided by 2w. So let's take a look at the 12 divided by 2. These two bases are not the same, so I'm just going to divide those. They both have a common factor of 2, so 2 divides into 12 6 times, and 2 divides into 2 1 time, so basically 12 divided by 2 is 6. You have 6 over 1 left. Now the w, the variable of w, these are both the same variable. So I'm going to keep the base of w, and I'm going to subtract and apply the rule. And there's an invisible 1, that's a w to the power of 1. So 5 take away 1 is 4. So 6w to the 4th would be my final answer there. Okay, we'll practice more tomorrow.